All right, you remember the old original Atari video game system from decades ago? Did you have one?
You bet.
Yeah, I sure did. And the Austin man was sure that it was game over for him for that old game that he had stashed away.
Yeah, when he put it up for auction on eBay, he ended up making a small fortune. Fox 7's KERI Bellacosa here with a great story. KERI.
Hey there, guys. Well, Justin Sandlin bought the game Air Raid in 1984 for about $10. And after decades of being packed away, it just sold for $31,600. So rare that only 12 other people are known to even own this game.
I think nostalgia's kicking in. You know, this is 30, 35 years old. I think people are starting to remember back to when they were kids and first started playing with their friends and everything. So I think that's why people wanted to buy this.
The game Air Raid for the Atari 2600 sure did take Tanner Sandlin back in time.
I was just reading an article on the web about 4 weeks ago listing like the 8 rarest video games, and when they described this one, I was like, I got it.
Tucked away for decades, Tanner remembers purchasing his Air Raid game as a kid.
I was just Tuesday morning with my mom one day, and I found it sitting on a table of like discount toys, and it couldn't have been more than like $10 or something.
Tanner says it was one of his least favorite games. None of his friends liked it either. At one point, he even considered it worthless. Until recently, when he put it up on eBay.
It went up to about $10,000 pretty quickly, but the auction was running for 10 days. And about 15, 20 seconds before it was over, it was about $16,000. So like, okay, that's good. And in the last 15 seconds, people just started dropping bids on it right and left, and they hit that $31,000 in like the last second.
$31,000 is a lot of money. I'm not sure that most people are going to find anything worth $31,000 sitting in their closet.
But the folks at Game Fellas in North Austin do say collecting video games is becoming more popular and profitable.
We're also a really great place to bring stuff, anything collecting dust at home, go through your closets, bring it in and, see if you've got anything that's worth anything.
Game Fellas manager Justin BUCHMAN says it's not out of the question to sell valuable games and consoles for $50 to $200. He says Tanner lucked out.
I was stunned. I couldn't say anything, but I think anybody who lived in Austin, if they listened closely, they could probably heard my wife screaming.
A transaction the Sandlins will never forget. As for the Air Raid game and its rare box, they're going to the highest bidder, a collector in California.
Okay, the Sandlins don't know yet what they're going to spend their $31,000 on. Tanner says he wants to make sure he buys something that he can point to and say, hey, I bought that with a video game.